Greetings children, welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 4, subject General Science, chapter 12, Soil Erosion, part 1. So in this lesson we are going to learn about the different layers of soil, then what is soil erosion, and what are the different causes. Now in causes also there are natural causes and man-made causes. Then we are going to see what are the consequences of the soil erosion. To begin with, to understand what soil is, let us first understand what soil is and what it is made up of. Before we jump into soil erosion, we first need to understand what it is, what is soil. Okay, so the soil is the topmost layer of the earth surface. It is the topmost layer of the earth's surface. Now it is made up of sand, gravel, clay, clay particles, remains of dead animals and plants, water, and air. All of these are present on the topmost layer of the earth surface. It is made up of sand. Different sand particles are present. Gravel means small stones are present. Then clay particles are present. Remains of dead animals and plants. Then water and air. These are the things that make up the topmost layer of the earth surface. Now before we understand what is soil erosion, first we will know what are the main layers of the soil. Okay, the layers of the soil. There are three main layers of the soil, that is the topsoil, the subsoil, and the bedrock. The topsoil, the subsoil, and the bedrock. So here is the image of topsoil, subsoil, bedrock. In between there is an organic layer and there is a parent material, so they don't have to worry much about it. It comes under bedrock itself. Okay, so organic layer and top layer, subsoil, parent material, bedrock. Parent material means from that material only the subsoil and the topsoil keeps has been synthesized. Okay, or the formation of topsoil and subsoil happens because of the parent material only. Parent material happens because of the bedrock. So you need to understand these are the main layers of the soil. You can see how the plants have their roots up to the parent material. Okay, parent material usually will be little harder when compared to subsoil and topsoil. So that comes to the topic about topsoil contains the remains of dead animals and plants or humus. This soil is very fertile. So, what is soil erosion? Soil erosion means, as the term refers, it is removal of the topsoil by wind, water, and ice. Okay, by the act of wind or water or ice, the topmost layer of the soil. Now, the topmost layer of the soil is very important for the growth of plants, the presence of trees. For everything, the topmost layer is very, very important. But soil erosion means refers to the removal of topsoil by the wind. In soil erosion, the topsoil is moved from one place to another. Here are some pictures where the soil erosion has taken place. Okay, the topmost layer goes away, or we lose the topmost layer of the earth's surface by the act of wind, when there is very heavy wind, or when there is too much water or too much of ice fall or snowfall. That time the soil erosion takes place. Soil erosion occurs all the time naturally. It occurs all the time naturally. There is one small layer of topsoil that has been lost naturally. Sometimes it is a slow process and sometimes it happens very fast. Sometimes it is very slow. but sometimes it becomes very fast. For example, look at the sand dunes. You can see here, no, sand dunes, that is the layers of the sand. The soil erosion is quite easily visible in the desert. Now in this picture you can see that the sand dunes are the topmost layer of the desert areas. So you can visibly see that the sand dunes, the top layer keeps moving by the act of wind. Okay, and the sand is very loose and light. Even a slow wind can pick up the granules of sand and move them away. Okay, it just keeps moving and moving with the um, wind. Okay, so if you can remember, when you're traveling outside and there is a heavy wind, all the mud and the sand particles come up with the air. Okay, with the act of air. So that happens in the deserts naturally. It keeps happening and the topsoil keeps moving from one place to another. That is nothing but soil erosion. This makes it look like the sand dunes are shifting or moving. If you're standing in the desert and looking at the sand dunes, you can see that, you feel that it is moving. Understood? Next is we're going to see what are the natural agents of the soil erosion. Today I will only explain a little bit about the natural agents. In the next class we will learn in detail about the agents of the soil erosion. The natural agents of soil erosion are rainfall, rivers and streams, floods, wave erosion and wind. So these are the some of the factors or the natural agents which are responsible for the loss of topmost layer of the earth's surface. So that is nothing but the soil erosion. And later in the class we will even learn about man-made agents, how we are responsible for the soil erosion and how it affects us and how we have to prevent soil erosion. Even that we will learn in the later videos. So stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself, and keep learning, children. Thank you.